My name is Ramsha and I am a 28-year-old mess. Welcome to my life. This is Mabel. I find myself in this position a lot. But I think that before we carry on, there needs to be some context. I decided to make my 30 under 30 list because this past year has been complete and utter. Well, not shit, but not my best time. I made big mistakes, and a lot of bad stuff happened. And I realized I'm not as great a person as I had thought I was. And I think that the right way to begin this would be to go through my list. Say it out loud. It's not enough to just post it in the description, and it will be posted in the description. But I've looked it over and changed it a little bit. Again, I know I'm taking time away from myself because, the days are going, and I'm every day closer to being 30. But I need to get this right. I need to do this right because I've done it wrong for years now. And it's about time. So, this is where we start, officially. My space is a mess. I mean, what even is happening here? So, number one, clean up some space. Make my space the kind of place that makes you want to do shit. Number one. Number 2 and number 3. I have a shopping problem. And it's a problem because it stands in the way of the next 2 things that I'm trying to accomplish. Number 1 is to be more environmentally conscious. And number 2 is to have a certain amount of money in my bank account the day of my 30th birthday. Having a shopping problem means I buy more than I need. Unnecessary shit, which has all of these horrific environmental implications. Secondly, I end up spending way more money than I should be spending. You know you have a problem when you look back and you ask yourself, when did I buy this? Not even why, but when. So, I spent some money. I know that sounds completely counterproductive, but I had to start, being more careful. I had to buy a couple of things that I needed. I'm going to show them to you right now. Okay, so this is some of the stuff that I've put together to help me along my zero waste journey. I know there's a lot more that needs to go into this change, but, every little step counts. I have some reusable bags here. This one folds up conveniently and, ties down with the nice little band there. Another one from a shop, and it's a canvas bag, so interesting. I mean, it has some stuff written on it, but that doesn't matter. Then I have one that says "Quite Something" from the time I was published in a magazine. Thank you, Laura, for sending me the lovely goodie bag. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a writer. Okay, up next, I bought my first bamboo toothbrush. Super stoked. It's from this brand called Recircle, and it's based out of Pakistan, which is nice. I mean, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to start using this. The bristles are super soft, and it's completely biodegradable. Super excited for this. Up next, not to be TMI or anything, but I've decided to start using a menstrual cup. Not gonna show it to you, but it comes in this cute little bag. It's also from, the same brand as the toothbrush, Recircle. And I'm super stoked to, be a more conscious person, adult, I don't know. Yeah, it's a fact, people. Biology happens. And finally, I have my cutlery set, which, I don't want to start using plastic, so I've got my stainless steel straw. I've got a fork in here. I've got a spoon that's sort of like, a tablespoon mixed with a soup spoon mix. And because I got this in Asia, it comes with some lovely chopsticks. But that's pretty cool, I think. Speaking of the straws, for anybody wondering, these come with a straw cleaner, so, super easy to get gunk out of there if you need to, not a problem. Different day, but I'm gonna carry on from where I left off. Yeah, so I think the next step is that once my traditional shampoo and conditioner run out, that I substitute them for more natural options. I know there are ways to make homemade shampoos and conditioners and, natural moisturizers you can use that don't come packaged in plastic. But I also don't have a lot of money, so I'm going to wait until the ones that I have are finished, find appropriate ways to dispose of the bottles and containers, and then carry on and try and make my own. So that's, I mean, it's a process of learning. I still don't know everything about how to be zero waste and what else I can change. So stay tuned for more on that. Another thing I forgot to mention in the items that I listed is this awesome looking tumbler that I have. It is huge, this thing, and it is heavily insulated, so your drinks stay cool and happy, and you don't need to go buy stupid plastic bottles. Do you like my cool pins? Rainbow colored zebra print? I like them a lot. So the next step is money, and I'll have to make a separate video about that. So I'm thinking that these videos are going to focus on maybe 5 or 6 things on the list at a time. So far we're on the number 3. Money management, there's a lot to it, and I think that I will have to make like a series out of that whole topic, because the more I learn, the more I know that I have no idea about what to do with money. I have no clue how to manage it, and I am learning, and I feel like it could be useful information for other people, so I'll start a separate series on the money. But basically the goal was to have $25,000 in my savings account. It's really ambitious, I know, and I probably won't reach it, but if I can get, any decent amount of savings in the next year and a half or so, I'll consider it a success. I mean, money for me, I'm a freelancer and I work project to project, so money for me is not consistent. It's very sporadic, so it all depends on how the coming year goes. But it's possible. I mean, what if one of my business's ideas is things becomes really super successful? $25,000. Yeah, that's dumb.
but it's on the list, so I'm gonna try.